Oh, hi. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you today? Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Taiwan, so currently here we are about 10 o'clock, 10 and half o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so is that in the noon or in the evening in the UK?
I'm not in the.
You are not in UK.
No, I'm in Thailand.
Sorry, your pardon?
I live in Thailand.
Oh, you are in Thailand. So yeah, about the same time zone, right?
Yeah. So my name is Roy.
Sure, yes. I
I'm
will.
from the UK. Okay.
So,
Tell me your name, Lee,
yeah, you can call me Lee. Yeah,
and you're from
Taiwan. Yeah. Most of foreigners are mi- mixed these two countries, Thailand and Taiwan.
Yeah. No, I know where we are. There's a lot of feedback. I do apologize.
Yeah, I.
Yeah. Go on.
It's probably the internet on my side is not really good. Yeah.
Right. So tell me, Lee, why are you learning English?
I'm trying to make my oral capability more fluent for a while, long time, and actually, I'm currently a teacher, a professor in the University of Taiwan. And recently, our government are trying to push us to uh, provide us provide the material in the class via English. Yeah. So,
Do you supply your own material, or do they supply the material for you?
of course, the materials, the document or the slides, the PTT in the class is already written in English. But uh, when we in class, the explanation, the presentation for to the students is still in our native language, our Mandarin, yeah, Mandarin or Chinese, right? So, but recently our government are trying to push up the progress of more opportunity for our citizens to emerge to the English. Yeah. So our teacher are pushed to trying to express to have our presentation in English. So I'm it's not really strike force not force us to do that already, but you know, encourage us to do that. So I'm good. Okay.
Right. So what difficulties are you having at the moment, if any? I mean, what are you finding most difficult about English? Or are you okay with everything in English at the moment?
I think you mean what I think to myself of my own English capability.
Yeah. Is there anything you're finding more difficult at the moment?
Maybe I think I am able to let the listeners, the audience, be to understand what's my meaning, but I'm not already very how to say that very simple or arrogant way to have to direct the meaning. So I'm trying a lot of room for me to improve the oral capability, right?
Okay, so you lack a little bit of confidence.
It's my confidence is my most significant benefit. My advantage of my advantage is the confidence.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Lee. Are you married? Do you have children?
No, I'm not married and I do not have children. I'm still single now.
Right. Do you have any siblings?
Similar, yeah. I have a little sister.
A sister.
Yeah. and she's already have a child, have a little daughter. Yeah.
Okay. So you're young.
Yeah. Well,
Does your sister speak English?
no, we are local Taiwanese. So in our family, our conversation are mostly in Mandarin. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got two young kids. Well, I've got three kids.
So
My two young kids speak Mandarin. They speak Mandarin, Cantonese, and English.
your kids speak in Mandarin, right?
Yeah,
So
my children, yeah.
so may I ask that is that your wife Chinese or
My ex-wife, yeah.
that's wife? Oh, okay.
But yeah, they got an elder brother, which was my ex-wife's first marriage. He speaks English, Mandarin, Cantonese, French, German, Spanish.
Oh,
My
Spanish.
two kids, yeah, my two kids do three languages. They do English, Mandarin, Mandarin.
Wow.
Well, their mum's from Canton, so I go in Hong Kong.
So if I speak in Mandarin, you can understand that, right?
My kids can.
You can. 如果我说中文，呢？
My ex-wife would never teach me.
Oh.
She didn't want me to know what she was thinking about me, so she would never teach me. Yeah, I mean, it's the kids. They love that bilingual.
Mm.
So I think to help in that in their futures because it's something that's very important. You've been using Cambly for what 6 years?
Not very long. Not very long because I'm booking to the Cambly for about 3 or 2 years, but I'm not able to regularly. Not that's a bad habit. Not regularly. Looking to attend the class, so I'm trying to pause the program and pause the program, and so I'm seeing that a little bit wasting the money and wasting the opportunities. So that is not a very good experience of my. I'm talking to the teachers in the Cambly is a very good experience. That's the maybe I'm not really fit to the booking or the regularly attempt the class. Yeah.
How do you try to practice your English the most? What would you do? Like you watch iPod, music. How do you to learn your English?
I'm trying to read some articles in English because mostly of our teachers in the university, so we have to how do that to submit some papers and prepare some document, and that's already in English, and I'm sometimes read some news like in the website like BBC, and I know that many says that if I want to improve my oral capability, I can read the article loudly, trying to.
Always do that. Never read quietly.
Let's do that. Okay.
I don't know if you've ever tried this, but one of the ways I get a lot of students to really improve is, do you ever use Ingu?
Bingo. No,
Ingu. Have you ever used it?
No, is that a program, an app, or?
It's an app. Yeah, I'm going to send it to you if you've never used it.
Okay.
I probably have 6 or 7 lessons a day using this app. Let me send it to you. It's free. What they do, there's many things on there. For yourself, you sound quite advanced English. Your
Yeah.
pronunciation is very good. You're confident when you're speaking. If you
Thank
want to read some really good material, if you go right to the bottom and they're proficient lessons, so they're 9 and 10, the category. You've got
you.
English literature right
Oh,
near the bottom. This and you can learn all about English literature there, all English books and everything else. That's really great to learn and read. What I would suggest is it might not work for you, but it does for beginners.
mm,
Is read an article, go to Daily News, choose any article, and read the article 3 times in one day. One article. So in the morning, you would read it and only concentrate on your pronunciation.
okay.
Right. Then in the afternoon, read the article again, but read it normally. Because the first time you're not going to familiarize yourself with the article, you're only concentrating on the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Second time, you familiarize yourself with the article, and then read it again in the evening. Now, because you've already worked out your pronunciation, if there's any errors, you familiarise yourself with the article. When you read it a third time, it seems to sink in and you really start remembering. That's when you really start sounding more fluent. Your
Oh,
pronunciation is good. And this in turn will give you a lot more confidence as well.
oh. So you mean I need to read the same article for 3 times,
Yeah,
right?
in one day, and then next day choose a completely different article.
Uh,
Don't try and stay around the same category or the same subject, because that way you're only ever going to learn so much vocabulary.
yeah.
The idea is choose something from daily news changes every day, but choose something from daily news, choose something from science and technology, choose an article from health,
Oh,
just to expand your vocabulary more.
yeah.
And you'll find this will work. And it depends how good you are at remembering things.
Mm,
I'm not one that remembers a lot by reading, but if you show me how to do something with my hands, you would only ever show me once and I would remember how to do it. So we all learn different ways and different speeds. It's just finding out the best way for you and each individual. If someone's a slow learner or that, if someone takes their time, I would say, just do 2 or 3 articles a week. So you may read the same article 3 times,
yeah.
2 days in a row. Other times you might think, okay, right, that's easy. I'm going to remember that. So you would do it. Maybe you do 2 articles a day.
Okay, I see, I see.
You
Uh,
just find yourself and you work on your ability, assess yourself, and you'll find you'll learn. If you do it your own way, you'll learn a lot faster.
oh, okay. Because normally I read one article. I almost read it only once because I'm not. I have always have no patience to read the articles again.
I think this is self-discipline. You need to discipline yourself and make sure it's just it's
It-
pushing yourself your boundaries, and it's
yeah,
really the thing is, Lee. As teachers, we can yourself.
yeah,
You can only give so much information to people and so many ways of them improving.
yeah,
If they don't listen to you and they don't do what you said,
yeah,
can't be with them 24/7. So you have to hope that they listen to what you say and the advice that you give and think, okay, well, if they do follow the steps, they will definitely improve. And if they don't, you can't, like I say, you've got to force people. But if they want to learn, it's an easy way. With children, believe it or not, the fastest way to teach children
mm,
is through music.
music.
Yep.
Me, that's,
If you know anyone who's got young children
yeah,
and they want to learn English, find some English songs or groups that they like, even if it's nursery rhymes, and Google the words to the song.
Yeah, the lyrics. Yeah,
Now print the words up,
yeah.
play the song, and let the kids sing and look at the words, because now they're looking at the word, how it's spelled. Now they're looking and they're listening, so they know the sound of that word.
Oh,
All kids want to learn to speak and sing a song correctly. They don't want to make fools of themselves. Kids will pick it up. But a child about 5 to 13 will learn 10 times faster than we do as adults by singing. They learn the pronunciation, they learn to speak. Yeah, honestly, it's the fastest way. It will work for adults if you find music you like listening to.
yeah.
Have the words written in front of you.
Yeah, I'm doing this to myself. Right, often I do it to myself. I listen to a song and it's listened to good, so I'm trying to learn it. Trying to learn it, I will
Yeah.
search it in the YouTube and try to learn the lyrics there.
If you don't print it, get the words up. You know, like you can listen on YouTube. You can play
Yeah,
a song with the lyrics in English.
yeah.
That's all you need to do, because now you're listening for the pronunciation. All you've got to do is you're looking at the words, so you're gonna learn to sing the song correctly.
Oh,
And then all you're doing now is you're connecting the word, the spelling of the word, and the pronunciation is all done in one loop.
whoa.
So you learn much faster. Yeah, if you're doing that already, make sure you have the words in front of you. Don't try to just memorize them from the song. Have them
Uh,
in front of you, and then you will memorize them quicker.
oh, so if I listen to or watch some videos or news and they have some subtitles in the down the screen and I watch the words and listening in the same time has the same sound effect or the
Yeah, don't. I would say not if you're watching a movie. If you're watching a movie or a documentary, I would say no.
no oh
And the reason is, if there's a movie and you're reading the subtitles, you miss facial expressions,
okay
and you can tell a lot by looking at somebody's facial expressions.
yeah
When they're speaking, you can tell by looking at them. You can see if somebody's angry, if somebody's sad, if somebody's happy.
yeah
If you're reading subtitles and you don't look at that and miss it, you you're not always sure of whether it's a joke, whether they're happy, whether they're sad, and you can't see that. You may be able to hear it, but it tells a lot by looking at them. You can learn a lot.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah
if it's like a movie, documentary, always try to do it without subtitles. Okay, but other than that, yeah, if you're listening to an iPod or podcast or something, yeah, you can follow the words along and listen to see how they how they structure sentences as well, because that will help.
mm, oh
Um,
okay.
Now, you said you've never used Ingu. If you're allowed to use your own material, there's some fantastic stuff on there. You have the actual TOEIC and TOEFL test
Yeah.
there at the bottom. You have the IELTS preparation tests for speaking. There's about 15 mock tests inside as well. Have a play with this as a teacher. Have a look and go through everything. With reading passages, I'd say from daily news, when you choose any article,
Mm,
first exercise is vocabulary. So you're going to have 6 to 10 words.
yeah.
Opposite each word, you've got the meaning of that word. And then underneath, you've got an example sentence. Now, after the word and the sentence, you will see a small speaker icon. If you click on there, it reads it out for you so you can listen.
Uh,
Once you've done the vocabulary, the exercise 2 is a reading exercise. So you would read aloud the article. They're not very long. You can have a look. Now, also you can play and pause, so they can read it for you. So they'll read it too. You can pause it and then repeat.
Wow.
To the right hand side, you can slow the pace down or speed it up.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, so then you're gonna after you've read the article, underneath there you're gonna have sometimes you have 3 questions about the article to answer. But other than that, you'll have 5 discussion questions asking you your thoughts and feelings, and a further 5 after that. That's a complete lesson. They can take 10 minutes, they can take 40 minutes. It depends on the difficulty of the article and obviously the ability of the student. Each article at the bottom left will have a number.
Okay.
The higher the number, the more difficult. So 9 and 10 are proficient. They're going to be very difficult reading for a student. But anything with 1, 2, and 3 is for total beginner. 4, 5, and 6 intermediate. 7 and 8 is advanced. 9 and 10 is for proficient.
Okay.
You might find some stuff there that you could use yourself if you're teaching.
Yeah, I will try that. But by the way, it seems that reading the novels is not an efficient way to learn English, right?
The reason that is because with a novel, there's so many pages.
Yeah.
You forget. There's so much to try and take in. The idea is use short articles.
Short articles, right? Okay.
Those articles that you find in England, they're very, very short articles. They're much easier to remember. And as I said, if you're going to learn and read it 3 times in one day,
Yeah.
it's not like trying to read a novel and try to remember everything.
Yeah.
With the next one, yeah. So I would always do. Someone like yourself, you could probably read a novel and you'll be okay. Like if you're trying to teach somebody, no, I would say don't. Unless they're gonna, if they read, say they read for 30 minutes every day.
So okay.
What they need to do, if they're going to read a novel, what they want to do is say, okay, start the novel and read for 30 minutes and stop. So they need to time themselves the first time. So just read for 30 minutes and then stop and count how many pages you've read.
Oh.
If you've read 4 pages in 30 minutes, or 5 pages, then divide the book up into 5 pages. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And you just go to the next 5 every day. Now, theoretically, every time you read 5 to 5 should be 30 minutes on average, because over 5 pages, there's around the same amount of words.
Yeah.
Right, so if you can read 10 pages in an hour, then divide the book into 10 pages and just read to the next 10. And you know it should only be taking you roughly 1 hour.
Oh.
And that's a good way of guiding yourself as well. On if you're doing it in 6 minutes, say you've done an hour and you 10 pages, you do an hour. If you find you've read the next 10 pages in 45 minutes, there's a really good chance you'll read it through quickly. But not only that, there's a good chance if you're reading that aloud, you'll start mispronouncing words because you're going too quick. Maybe then record your listen back and see if you're making any errors with your pronunciation. So there's ways to guide yourself as well.
Okay, that's really a great advice, because I'm trying to read a novel. Let's try to test my capability of English. And at the first, initially, I'm so aggressive, so that I try the first day I read 2 hours of the novel, and I become tired within 1 week. So just job.
Okay, have you heard the saying, don't run before you can walk?
Yeah.
That's what that means. you're better off if you read a short article 3 times and a different article every day. You are going to remember minimum 95% of that article. If you read a novel, you're probably going to remember probably less than 50% of it because it's continuous. Whereas if with an article, it's a short article and it's going to end. So you're going to read it, like I said, 3 times. You're going to start memorizing what words are coming next and the format, and then you start sounding a lot more fluent. You start memorizing a lot more words by having short articles than you will reading one big book.
Okay.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up. The idea is don't enjoy it and don't put too much pressure on yourself.
I know.
Use Ingle and try to choose articles that you're interested in.
Yeah.
Because that way you're going to go right, okay, and you will learn much faster because it's like you're choosing an article that you're interested in.
Yes.
You're going to learn new vocabulary. You're going to go, oh, wow, I didn't know that. You're going to see all these new words in the vocabulary section. And you will find you will learn a lot faster than reading a novel.
Yeah. Actually, I have attended the TOEFL exam before. Yeah, because this is a criterion for our graduation in the PhD program, right? Yeah, but that's I'm just just pass that. Yeah. So and the TOEFL exam is not really cheap in Taiwan. So, but I think that's worth it because the comment. I think after the exam, they will give us a comment about our pro or con of our English. Yeah, and one comment is that I'm lack of vocabulary. That is really so.
I'll tell you what I would do for you is, do you have to take any more exams?
No, I'm just only take exam once. Yeah.
Okay. But you just passed the exam.
Yeah.
The other thing is, if you do want to start learning and becoming a bit better and stronger, go and have a look at the IELTS speaking test, the mock test, and have a look at all the questions in there. You haven't got to study it hard, but just try and familiarise yourself with it.
Yeah.
That will help you, and it will improve you as well. Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
And there's loads of ways. But how you said you don't, although you've been on here for a long time, you don't have that many lessons. How many lessons do you have a week?
Cambly, I think about more than 20 hours. I think.
No, how many do you have in a week? How many lessons?
Listen.
Do you have one lesson a week or 2 lessons a week? How many days?
I'm booking to 3 lessons 1 week, but not always attend.
Right, okay. What I will do, Lee, is I will send you my schedule and my link when this finishes.
Yeah.
If you wanna book any lessons, I'll be happy with you.
Okay. By the way, is the Cambly or you? Will you allow me to share the video that's record in our conversations to other ones? Is that the rule or Cambly, or you maybe not feel comfortable about that? No, I would do that.
No, it's up to you. So what you're saying is you would like to share the lesson that we've had.
Yeah. The video captured in the
Yeah, because you get videos, we don't.
So you can.
Every lesson for you is videos, yeah. Because that way, if you do forget anything, it's easy enough to go back on and look. You can also look at your first lesson and then your last lesson, and you can compare and see your progress. You can see where you need to maybe start working on certain parts of your English. So yeah.
Okay, so that's okay for you to share the videos captured to other ones, right?
Yeah, for you.
Okay.
weekend.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
No, that's fine. I just hope you take on board what I have said, and put some of those to practice,
Okay,
and really start learning.
thank you.
Cut off.